Namaste, peace, love, and light. Welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. I'm Energy Goddess. Peace, peace to the divine, divine. All right, collectives, welcome. So today's message is going to be for the Sagittarius. Look at my big fat blunt shadow. It's going to be for the divine Saggy Sag. Let me get the overall messages, please, Spirit. Thank you. You know what? I'll just take that. Let's go from there. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Ooh, Saggy. So this is about us being fulfilled in all that we do. Sometimes we'll get to a place where we don't find fulfillment in some of the things that we do, but there's fulfillment in everything, right? Finding joy again, right? Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs, okay? I love to see it for us. Saggy. All right. Okay. Let's grab some tarot. Spirit, connect me with the highest and best messages for Sagittarius at this time. Thank you. Okay, so we got the Philosopher and Moons. The Lovers. Okay. Six of Wands. Saggy. Love to see it. And the Three of Cups, as well as the Seven of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck overall is in the Eight of Pentacles. Definitely building up that sort of fulfillment. I see us building up fulfillment, learning how to be fulfilled, learning how to love again, nurture the heart space. Brings us a lot of success when we do that. Okay. I'm going to clarify everything here. We're looking really good, though, overall. This beautiful energy. Wow, the Lovers clarified by the Lovers. Six of Pentacles, or the Six of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And the Four of, or excuse me, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups. Wheel of Fortune clarifies the Seven of Wands in this deck. Okay, so let's just go over it. What do we got here, right? So with this Wanderer of Stones, it's kind of like us in this energy collective kind of being willing to go out and just figure it out on our own, because we're like that. You know, us divine, we figured out that a long time ago that when it comes to our spiritual journey, our ascension, and the places that we're going, we've recognized that it's us who knows that. You know, and it's from going within, right? So we are going within, going on a spiritual journey, learning something at this time. I feel like with this Devil card, it's clarified by, it's kind of the energy of what we've been met with along the way, which kind of teaches, is our teacher, basically. It's our mentor. It's not a bad thing. It's kind of just what we've been up against, though. And those, evil forces that kind of, you know, rule the world, so to speak, and us recognizing that, here to bring the balance to the planet, okay? philosopher of moons is clarified by the Six of Cups. Yes. So this sort of clearing out our heart, I feel like divine is, trying to show us something here, beautiful collective, about who we are, our divine selves, and our places in this sort of reality, right? And we'll actually be part of that collective. I feel like we already know it, as far as those very divine beings that'll be calling in the judgment here for the planet, as a whole, seriously. And it's really beautiful because it's kind of like when you have patience and then finally spirit, shows you what it was all about, what you were waiting for, right? You finally got that thing that you were waiting for, and it was just to be shown, your divine place. And I feel like there's also a sort of you connecting with source at this time through your inner child and healing out that sort of inner child, showing you that miracles do kind of happen. There's going to be a lot of takedowns, so to speak, in this 3D realm. And I feel like it's due to you, beautiful collectives, really learning how to embody that love within you. And it transcends, from a very dark space, though, and it's a well integrated shadow side, and with this dual lovers card here, you got the lovers in one deck, right? And then you got the lovers again, right? Like I was saying, this how do I explain this? You're in such of a loving space that you were able to transmute so many negative things that you were up against, and so many harsh critics, whatever it was just something very hard to deal with. And I think it was coming to terms with that. That's what truly made it possible for you, divines, and sort of bringing in some sort of acceptance for your journey and where you've been and where you're going is what I'm hearing. Also, this could mean like lovers, like for real lovers, like real lovers in real time in the this realm is what I'm hearing. A successful union of partnerships and money as well. So I'm definitely seeing successful growth as far as if you've been manifesting money, if you've been manifesting some sort of success, some sort of business, something online. I'm hearing a lot of success because you've really been nurturing something at this time, okay? And there's great success with that Six of Wands, okay? A lot of mysterious gifts and just spirit helping you out at this time and showing you again, your abilities, your own abilities at this time, okay? So the Three of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups, right? So when you got the Three of Cups, you got friendships, right? So now these friendships, like I was saying about partnerships, this is why I feel like partnerships or some sort of friendships through, well, obviously, friendships, partnerships, that sort of thing is going to bring you wealth. It's going to bring you money. It's going to bring you sustenance here, okay? Is what I'm hearing. Some sort of partnership, you guys linking up with some other people outside of yourself here is what I'm hearing, okay? So then we have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. This is kind of the journey we've been on, collective divines. It's a journey full of protection, but I feel like right now, like spirit, right, ethereal realm has something in store for us, something really big to show us. And it's about the tables turning at this time. And just know that you're extremely protected at this time because there's like just this veil of protection around you. And it really just stems from your genuine loving space of your heart. You truly being genuine about the mission. Like you're not faking or fronting about anything that you're doing, And this is truly resonating because you can't like fool spirit. You can't fool the ethereal realm, you know, and you understanding that, divines, and really being able to change up the whole projectum here is what I'm hearing. A lot of protection around you with this Seven of Wands as well. I feel like it's a barrier of love protection around you. You're protected because you're loved in the ethereal realm is what I'm hearing. There's something about joy in you finding that at this time. You being your own sort of biggest lover, your biggest supporter, your biggest fan. You know, that's really what I'm getting here. Spirit, connect with closing messages here for the collective. Divines, thank you. Okay, so these will be the closing messages, folks, and then we'll just head out. Okay. Take 2 more. Really nice. Bottom of the deck. Oh, love to see it. Love to see it. Bottom of the deck is in the Ten of Pentacles. Close out and finish out those cycles that needed to be closed out. We built up what we needed to build. Okay, we're extremely fulfilled. Also, we have it followed behind in that High Priestess. Okay, this is sort of having to go through it to get to where you gotta go to, right? This is kind of, okay, now I recognize what I needed to do and why, you know, Spirit had me go through this journey, this process, why Source had me right on this journey. This is you understanding and accepting that a lot of secrets of the underworld, right, of the mystical nature are going to start to be being discovered at this time for us, divine collectives. There's going to be a lot of opportunities again to build, like I was saying with the other spread here we have. So closing out messages here for the divine collective. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. Safe to reason. There's going to be a lot of illusions. Wow. Effing wow. I can't make it up. Didn't I say you had the High Priestess over here in this deck? Bro, what do you got over here? The fucking High Priestess, the second card out as well in this fucking cup with the 7 of fucking, you got the 7 of fucking sword cups, and then the fucking 10 of Pentacles over here with the High Priestess. So what is that telling you? That's the divinity. That's the sevens is going to be really important to us as well, beautiful divine. So when you see that number, I don't know, it's something very significant about that number for us divines getting this message. The 4 of Pentacles, though, is telling me about our stability. King of Cups is telling me about our heart space and really being able to trust and source and give where we need to give. The surrendering, because I really believe like that's the real part. You know, that was really the hardest for us divines, the surrendering part. And now we're starting to surrender and understand why they say surrender. You know, what's that all about, right? Because the Philosopher of Knives clarifies the 4 of Pentacles. And the Philosopher of Knives is about, you know, learning, you know, studying, you know what I'm saying? Being the student and the teacher in a situation and understanding something, okay, with a higher sort of understanding and no longer needing to hold on to paradigms and things that no longer serve you, right? And being able to be strong and solid in the truth, okay? The 8 of Pentacles is clarified by the 10 of Swords. So whatever there was, like, wherever there was energy as far as us divine collectives where we may have worried about our money or our sustenance, our material gain here on earth, right? This is now a thing of the past with this 10 of Swords energy. Because we're closing out those cycles and we're realizing that we're the true manifestors of our destinies. Ashe, because we're realizing that we co-create that with the divine, okay, in our spiritual council. Ashe. So now the Four of Swords is being clarified by the Nine of Swords, right? This is really big about numbers too as well. You guys, make sure you hit the playback on some of these. And just play with them, because I really feel a really lucky time whenever I see Four of Swords. It always makes me get this lucky feeling because of that four-leaf clover right in the middle, you know. And then the Four of Swords also is a very blessed card, you know. A lot of blessings and things you just don't notice, you know, from that spiritual realm that kind of come in and bless us, right? Nine of Swords is that sort of despair and that sort of energy of, obviously, the polar opposite of your blessings, right? And you being in that energy and kind of raising that vibration, right? From that Nine of Swords into that Four of Swords, right? Now, the Moon is clarified by the King of Cups. So it's like you didn't know, you know, all these things would be shown to you. You know, this is our newness, our freshness, our true beginning, you know, onto that spiritual path that we were on and we've always really truly been on, right? They'll ask you, how long you been on your spiritual journey? All my life, right? That's really the true answer, because, you know, we've always been on that, right, divines? On that journey, just, you know, couldn't say when really you were awakened, but, you know, you always knew that you were on that path, right, divines? And you kind of get into this place of healing your heart and trusting that divine nature, right? Because we're starting to integrate our shadow and in a way that we're well and we're balanced. And it's a very beautiful process. And again, Spirit wants to remind us, collective, to remember to feel deeply fulfilled by all that you do, because Divine Collective is big or small, irregardless of how you may see that or whatever. It's there to give you joy. It's something that you can find joy and happiness in, okay? Because happiness and peace, where it comes from, within, right? And they want you to remember that, all right? Period. The stars at the bottom, the top of this deck over here. What's at the top of this one? Eight of Swords, okay? So the stars clarified by the Eight of Swords. So just stay out of your way, okay? That's the overall message. Stay out of your way and stay in good vibrations, okay? Because you're a star and there's something really big coming for Divine Collectives, and I need you to know that, okay? Stand in your truth. Walk in your power. This is about you identifying self, and truly trusting the divine within you, that you are co-creating, you know, with Creator, with Source, and all of your ethereal counsel, okay? And trusting that and being fulfilled by all that you do, because it's all to do with your spiritual journey, and it's all very cosmic, okay? And it's all very related and needed, all right? Let's see. I don't see two Lovers cards. Let's just grab, right? Let's grab some hidden oracle messages, because it may be like a message and I didn't want to miss it. So let's grab a message. Spirit, connect me with any romance messages. Thank you. At this time, thank you. Okay, finding out the truth crushed me. So somebody found out the truth and it crushed them. There's a message there. Aw, I love you. So somebody loves you as well. And I mean, you got the Lovers clarified by the Lovers. So I don't know. There was definitely something sweet and warm I felt about that energy, right? I wish I could take back my words. Okay. Just give me one more, Spirit. Thank you. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay? Yeah. So that's what I got for that. Let's grab a romance message from this deck as well. Let's grab a romance oracle. Spirit connecting with the romance oracles and the messages needed. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So for some of you, we're going to have to stay optimistic. Right? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Some of us will be disconnecting at this time. This is coming in from our spirit guides as well, telling us to disconnect, you know, when we need to, with our loved ones. You know, don't always stay online all of the time or on our phones per se, right? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime, okay? This is so sweet. I knew it. Yeah, there's somebody that's going to be meeting a soulmate, a love of their lifetime, or true love. One more, please. That was good. What else? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, okay? So maybe some of you guys like have friends that can help you sort it out in the romance department, because maybe you got it all figured out in other departments, but you may need a little bit of help in the romance department. Let them help you out, because sometimes your friends will give you really objective feedback. You know, less. It's up to you to take it and do what you want with it, but yeah, so sometimes it does work actually. All right, love you guys. Make sure that you hit the like on the way out. These are your type of videos for sure. Peace out, Powerhouse.